Hello, everybody. Some of you might remember that one of the first Storytime videos that we did was this book, Lost in the Library by Josh Funk. Well, they just came out with a new one about the same lions. It's Where is Our Library? It's by Josh Funk and illustrated by Stevie Lewis. Just after midnight, as all New York dozed, silently dreaming in bed, the last of the shops and the markets had closed when Fortitude lifted his head. Patience woke too, and the best friends agreed that their night was about to begin. The library waited with stories to read. The two eager lions crept in. Sneaking inside was their nightly routine, tiptoeing to the ground floor. But something had happened they hadn't foreseen, and Fortitude let out a roar. "The children's room looks rather different tonight," Patience said. "What's going on?" Fortitude twisted his head left and right, then blurted, "The books are all gone." Fortitude gallantly rose to his feet. "Follow me! I've got a plan!" Hastily, both of them rushed to the street, and hidden in shadows they ran. Fortitude yelled, "See the lights? Look up there! That's where the books have been taken." But when they arrived in the heart of Times Square, he realized that he'd been mistaken. If you look at some of these signs, you might recognize some titles of books that have been made into plays and movies. "What was the plan again?" Patience inquired. Fortitude paused and turned pink. "Hold on," said Patience. "I'm feeling inspired. Give me a second to think. I once heard the tale of a clever old man who sits with a hat in the park. I bet if we ask him, he'll help if he can." With that, they ran off in the dark. Some more titles that might seem familiar. They entered the park by some fancy hotels and skirted a fountain or two. Stealthy as foxes and swift as gazelles, they scurried by Central Park Zoo. Follow their trail. Over a hill, by a boulder and bridge, a carousel ride and beyond. Down through a tunnel, then over a ridge, the lions arrived at a pond. Fortitude sped to a statue. "It's him, the clever old man with the hat." Then around the pond, some statues. Let's see what the clever old man with the hat has to say. "Indeed," said the hatter, who straightened his brim. "I issue a riddle, big cat. Why is a raven akin to a desk?" Fortitude gave a blank stare. That's when he noticed the girl, statuesque, beside her a dormouse and hare. "Ignore him," said Alice. "The wise man you need, he sits over there with a duck." They thanked her and dashed with a torrent of speed, craving a little good luck. "Our books have gone missing," they told the Great Dane. Hans Christian Andersen blinked. The writer said, "Lions, I see you're in pain," and pulled out a quill to be inked. "These are the library branches I'd check." He handed the lions a list. "Libraries?" Patience asked, twisting his neck. How many branches exist? Fortitude blurted, "There's more than just one?" Hans Christian Andersen grinned. "The world is a series of miracles, son. Now hurry and race like the wind." Patience and Fortitude searched many places. Libraries came in all sizes. Each of them held lots of old friendly faces and always amazing surprises. They scoured each library, scanned every stack, and pored through each awesome collection. They found some new books, but they wanted theirs back. Where was their old children's section? From Harlem they flew up to Washington Heights and down to the Upper East Side. They wandered and wondered beneath the dim lights, snooped around corners and spied. So they're going all over looking for their books. In Lower Manhattan, they combed every block. How would they find what they needed? Fortitude roared as he looked at the clock. "Give us more time," Patience pleaded. "Excuse me," a voice from above shouted down. "What's going on over there?" "Our books have gone missing. We've searched the whole town," said Fortitude, full of despair. The kite dragon stated, "You need new perspective." Patience agreed, looking north. "A view from up high will be much more effective." And thus the two lions set forth. Up the High Line, the sun now ascending, slowly it dawned on the two. Their library lost. Their quest was now ending. They hurried back home, feeling blue. So they spent all night looking for their books. It's morning and they have to get back to their posts outside the library. Nearing their home, only 1 block away, Fortitude noticed a sign. "Children's and Teen Center opens today?" A shiver ran down his spine. The old Children's Center, it seems that it's moved, Patience began to explain. "And that's why the signs have said new and improved," said Fortitude, stroking his mane. Their library found. It was safe and secure on the opposite side of the street. But the lions were thrilled with their citywide tour, for finding new worlds is a treat. So they're back to their posts in front of their library. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed going on an adventure with Patience and Fortitude today. Come back again next week for another story.